You are 22 with $1,140 sitting in your checking account. And this is exactly where everything splits into two directions. Path A, the builder, your first paycheck after tax is $1,847. Same entry-level operations job at a regional logistics company. Same office smell of stale coffee and printer toner. Same calm manager named Ellis who explains things once while you quietly take notes. On a random Sunday night, you open a Roth IRA. Balance $0. You put in $200, even though it feels insignificant. Then automate $200 every month right after payday, so you never feel the loss. You build a simple spreadsheet. Income, fixed costs, discretionary, and live by it, not out of discipline, but because the math demands it. Rent is $740 for a shared place. Small kitchen, 2 roommates, no complaints. By year one, you've got $2,400 invested and $1,900 in a high-yield savings account at 4.6% because you focused on building an emergency fund first. Path B, the spender, same paycheck, same city, same situation, but you finance a car with a $387 payment and $194 insurance, convincing yourself you needed it, even though the upgraded trim wasn't necessary. Your rent is $980 for privacy, you eat out often, weekends blur into expenses, and your savings account barely survives. $100 in, $80 out. By the end of year one, you've got $220 saved and $1,340 in credit card debt at 24.99%, paying only the minimum. At 23 and 24, Path A gets a $2,100 raise and increases investment instead of lifestyle, pushing Roth contributions to $350 monthly and savings to $150, learning about index funds and shifting into a low-cost total market fund. By 24, investments hit $9,800, emergency fund reaches $4,500, and excess money starts flowing into a brokerage account. Path B gets the same raise but upgrades life. Rent jumps to $1,240, spending increases, buy now, pay later traps appear, debt grows to $4,200, and savings barely exist. By 24, the gap is already over $37,000. At 25 to 27, Path A slightly upgrades living but negotiates rent, maximizes employer 401k match, treats investing as a fixed expense, and eventually buys a duplex after disciplined saving, netting $614 monthly cash flow. Path B increases income but grows spending faster, vacations on credit, leasing new cars, stacking subscriptions, missing employer match contributions, ending up with $6,800 credit debts and weak savings. By 30, Path A has $69,600 invested, 2 properties generating $1,481 monthly and a net worth around $134,000. Path B struggles with debt, cashes out retirement early with penalties, and sits near $14,000 net worth. The gap widens to $148,000. From 31 to 35, Path A scales further, maxing retirement accounts, adding another property, reaching over $400,000 net worth quietly. Path B consolidates debt, but repeats patterns. Lifestyle creep continues, medical expenses hit, and net worth barely moves past $23,000. At 36 to 40, Path A strategically sells, reinvests through tax-efficient exchanges, builds multiple income streams, and reaches nearly $1 million net worth with strong passive income and optionality. Path B pays off some debt but falls back into it, faces layoffs with minimal savings, and stabilizes around $58,000 net worth with no real passive income. At 40, both lived real lives, earned similar incomes, showed up to work daily, but one built a system that created wealth automatically, while the other built a system that consumed it. The only real difference started at 22 with about $187 redirected consistently, not through extreme effort, but through small, repeated decisions. Because in the end, systems compound, whether they build you up or slowly pull you down. And time keeps moving forward for both.